Y
to that day one prep. So this foundation that has to get built here and now
iniciamos
is extremely
grabación.
important. Let's put him on the
Partida
battle bus one
3.
more time.
And just like that, match number 3 is upon us. The battle bus is departing one more time here today, and I think also one thing we're really going to get a chance to see is how the micro adjustments continue to unfold, because at this stage, you really want to make sure you're setting yourself up for the best recipe for success heading into day 2, but this halfway mark could really be the telling tale.
Yeah, and we're kind of jumping back to match 1 vibes right here. Cal Gamer, Haman versus CZB and Nathan.
No he visto blanca esa.
Kind of fizzled out the second. This one now is all up to Cal right here. Cal finds the first tag and no duo insight yet. Kind of runs off to a safe spot. Very smart position to put him in. Meanwhile, Nathan has more time to go ahead and start healing up, but no material. We all know Fortnite's a game of builds and attrition, and if you have the mats, you usually have the fight in the bag. Cal Gamer comes on top for the Middle East.
That is a big clutch opportunity there for Cal Gamer, because him and Aman definitely need to start rebuilding a little bit more in terms of that leaderboard, but again, they're not the only ones with that vision in mind. Merstash, Malibuka, Restored Reels one more time. Oshi, Worthy, and Alex. I love seeing them lurk in the horizon, but the way that they've chosen to split that POI is pretty interesting.
I want to see more Worthy perspective in Alex there, but we have to see what's happening here between Oshi and Middle East here. This is a really big fight for FKS and Adapter, whom are winning at the moment. Tinka goes down, Danath is down as well, and FKS and Adapter collapse from both angles so perfectly. Look at it from Adapter's perspective, just catches him in the nest there, in the danger web, and it is over before they can even put down a build.
Have to love that supportive fire coming in as well. Perfect timing. Phaser and King, though, slight world of hurt here. Phaser trying to do what he can, but at the same time, we'll have to just check back in with him, see how he manages as a solo for the time being, because we've got action heating up here at Restored Reels. So many medkits getting tossed out, but Merstash and Malibuka manage to take this one over yet again. 2 eliminations in the bag, plenty of heals to work with as well, so they'll be able to recuperate nicely.
Take a look from Merstash's perspective there. He lands a great tag on the board so fast. Then Malibuka finishes off Alex, who's a little weak there. Almost finishes Malibuka even with the HP disadvantage, proving that he definitely had the better shot, but just gonna come up short there. Meanwhile, Threats and Trashy have gone up against Peterbot and Boy, and you can see the results of that. Not very good for Trashy at the moment, but Man City Threats, if it's one thing that we know, is that he's a veteran of North America. He's going to stick around and try to put down some numbers here.
And a lot of players, definitely big fans of that thermal scope as well, but it's going to take more than 1 or 2 nice shots for Threats to work his way out of this position. Keep in mind, he's still possibly going to get sandwiched here if he's not careful. Peter Pollo still close enough that they could continue to play spoiler there.
Que es el pollo y...
The Yapko and Swizzy also on the wraparound here.
They're
going to choose to just try and work their way through Garrett's crossing. Not really interested in sticking around.
Garrison Shari, center zone right now. Chasing down Phaser. Phaser gets inside the tunnel. We've seen some very fun plays go down here, but this dynamic not too exciting. And it's just simple math, right? There's only so many places you can be. Kiros takes down Shari. They already took down King, and that's going to be quick wraps for that duo. Meanwhile, on the other side, Queasy and Thomas HD right now, very much situated, coming off of the victory royale. No one, just like no one in sight either, right? Very, very comfortable as far as the spacing is concerned right now.
Hey, we already heard what the comm sounded like for Queasy and Thomas and what their intention is as far as the matches here today. Just get height, don't get eliminated. It's as simple as that, or at least it sounds like it on paper, but taking height in the first place is the real challenge.
It's so easy, right? Just do it,
Espera.
basically, is what Queasy's trying to say here.
Juntos.
Keep the mentality locked in, and they do just that. And
Sí,
honestly,
vámonos.
I think the more important insight, how much he depends and relies on
Ok,
Thomas
no dio tiempo a
knowing
leer.
that, hey, Surge, you
Los-
got it covered.
no
I
iba
have
la
one of the
tabla.
best duelists, right? Like in the game right here, in the
Voy a ver
world.
cómo iba la
Thomas HD,
tabla.
no stranger to hitting those shots
Okay,
when they matter.
el-
Meanwhile, Flixie and Vico, they have to make up
El
for
Goti.
that shortcoming in game number 2, falling in the mid
CR,
game.
el Mitch
Yeah, and it's all gonna pop off here yet
Michael,
again by the forecast tower.
Ishael.
One that's situated in between Reckless Railways, Mount Olympus, and realistically, Bryce
Quedan
Bolts, you have to keep in
44
mind,
equipos.
they're in Ozen,
Uf.
their backyard, and that's exactly what they're after. They find Job and Michael trying
Vámonos.
to just sneak around the low ground, but it's not going to work this
Volaron.
time as Bolts and Bryce find their first elimination. That's a nice amount of
Volaron
surge
al
damage as
Yuma.
well, so they can afford
estaban en
now to
primeros lugares,
stay
en
engaged
primer
in
lugar.
this fight for the forecast tower in comparison to maybe Vico Flixie, depending on what their search tags might look like.
Yeah, and you know, Job and Michael had that strategy. They were going to come in with this surprise contest, and it just seems like things are a little difficult for them. But Swizzy and Jobco, right, talking about coming over insurmountable difficulties just to make it this far. Swizzy finding his footing here. He's going to take down Ping and Walks. Just one of the two for now, but still, elimination starting to fall their way. These are critical points now for the tournament standings. On the other side, Clix and Vino make it out of the drop. And now they're on their way to the north side of the zone here. Still cold, so dangerous on the outskirts here.
Cold, making sure
Cold.
to just use the natural terrain, keep himself as
Ya, ya.
concealed as
Total
possible.
punto 124.
But again,
A ver,
Clix and
Ángel.
Veno are more than aware of just how much
Oh,
attention
28.
the forecast tower is bound to draw towards them and their initial rotates. But it seems as if Veno and Clix were a little bit more fixated on trying to deal with Shari, Giras, but now having to look back because of the tags
Dale
that
una.
came into play from Fold and Acorn, and Sherry probably a little bit happy about having some of that pressure alleviated temporarily.
I saw Vino saying, wait, is that a solo rotating back here? So he's a little bit more keen now to rotate towards that duo. Nice find on the Cactus here. This map awareness from Clix and Vino, given that this is their natural terrain, is
Está lenta la partida.
flexing right now. But Giras and Shari, they let up the pedal a little bit. All of a sudden now, they're perched up above them. Flixie and Vico here do not want to give this
Ya no te escapa ya.
one up here, though. They have chased Michael into the storm, who Michael just wants to save his teammate Job, but no.
Bueno.
He's pushed the wrong way. First through Bryson Bolts, now through Vico and Flixian. Just like that, it's over.
One of the beauties of LAN, I wish you guys could have witnessed it. Vico's mom getting a chance
Virtual
to see him in action,
contra el
just shouting
Toyota.
the moment that they find those eliminations. Love to see that kind of cheer forward. As Reet and Ritual, they're going to depend on each other here, trying to power through the likes of Toyota and Mipoli, but Ritual, he's
Toyota.
lost his shield entirely, has more than enough to
Toyota.
recover though, but what he needs is for Reet to continue to buy him time. So much pressure. Both Mipoli and Toyota choosing to take the same
Toyota, no
angle
pueden decir la
for
T.
right now, but that could provide the wiggle room opportunity here for Reet
Yele.
and Ritual to get a wraparound effect.
Mira cómo se pone
To
el...
lock in right now. Asia has
Híjole.
had quite the appearance so
porque se
far.
pone el...
So I'm looking at the
no
standings on the
importa.
side, but things are starting to get updated here. I'm seeing teams fall, players and teams get eliminated as things continue to develop here. And talk about Asian teams in the distance, you have Zagu up close, you have Bobby getting closer and closer. So
Dice que...
it's almost like Re and Ritual are just getting surrounded by
abriendo.
this entire region here.
And it's not just Asia either. If I'm not mistaken, it looked like Booga and Aviv are also kind of moseying their way over towards this action taking place by the weapon bunker. But Reek
Okay.
shredding through Mipoli's shield. Not enough to crack him just yet, but still forcing him back. It's clear that Reet and Ritual just want box control, take over the space overlying that bunker so they can make sure that they
Bunker.
defend it with their own builds.
Oh, Kyoto and Mapoli trying to situate themselves for the first stab at the bunker. Bobby
Bunker.
and Larpex trying to do the same there as they lurk nearby. On the other
me
side,
gusta
though,
hacer eso, ¿eh?
high ground here for center zone, looking for any teams off in the distance. Chicho and Trulix, the surprise pop-up in that end game last round really showing up. for themselves there. Team Falcon and Valiant.
If he
Must be
hits
proud of that one.
If he hits someone from right there, man.
Le pegó, le volvió a pegar.
Okay, Chicho, we understand.
Hey, chico.
Fire pistol, clearly
Es
one of your
aimbot.
preferences for a
Cabrón.
reason, but still,
no se usa.
I don't expect Chicho and Trulix to leave this position anytime soon. This is their bread and butter. Surge base up, take control of teams that are going to be forcibly rotating from those outskirt positions on their drops, and just funnel, control the way that they're actually moving on the map.
Oh, look at this.
Woo.
Unfortunately, second place
Easy kill.
Rise and Yuma now down and out. Once again, opening things up for a second there, but so far, that Asian team has put up quite the
gastando los
performance,
materiales,
right?
¿no?
Representing for their region. That's really the best part about this. We play all year to get the best players
Yeah.
from every region globally together in one space to compete against each other. What a flagship event here, but
Men, ¿qué hicieron ahí?
on the other side,
¿Qué se
Vico
supone
and
que es eso que
Fixie
hicieron?
continuing the story here. They have the bunker now.
Probably rather content as well, knowing
Chico.
that they could take their
El
time, but there is another
Valiant.
team starting to approach their position, but it might just be a duo
El Yuma que
that's
fue que mataron.
fighting overhead.
Eran los
Doesn't
segundos porque
seem
lo van a quitar.
like they're gonna bother stopping or
El
recognizing
Cole
the fact even that there's a
y el
duo still
Arco.
lingering inside of this weapons bunker.
Tercero.
Chapentini, on the other hand, dealing with the likes of Baka and Pars,
Sí, sí.
outskirts of
Cuarto.
restored reels, and this could be a rather dangerous position.
Pollo
Because keep in mind,
Insecto.
Trulix, Chicho, they've got a surge base nearby as well. They
Sigue
can
todo
look
igual.
for prime third-party opportunities
Buga
to
está
put
en
tags in here.
top 10.
Chapentini now on the run here from Baka and Pars.
Vaca.
Smart disengage.
Vaca, vaca.
That low ground terrain is going to be a lot more difficult to play from. Baka and Pars, honestly not
Pa.
in such a strong position themselves. 28 builds is nothing for a player like Baka, especially in this type of lobby. He really has to start to, piecemeal something together, or their end game is it's gonna crumble. It's gonna crumble.
Buga.
Part of the problem for Baka and Pars, though, is that landing by the ship at station, their intent is to try and make a play for one of the forecast
Opa,
towers. We've
Buga.
seen them throughout the majors in the regular seasons, right? And they've tried to consistently make plays for forecast, but they've got to deal with the likes of Pirot, Pollo, who are also making rotates, and it can be difficult for Baka and Pars as well to just maintain their map position because they have so many teams kind of surrounding them, looking to cut them off at every position.
Although it's only game 3, I do want to hit the VODs and see what's going on with Batman, Booga, and Rapid there.
Por poquito.
'Cause they haven't
Estás en el
quite
par.
really popped off up to the expectations. But hold up, Rift Island now officially
Van a
secured
pelear,
by
van a
Baka and
pelear.
Pars. This is honestly a very, very good pickup here if they of
Come
course
on.
can get the loot. But an elimination would be even better. Teeny gets
I got
hurt
it, bro. I
in
got
the
it, bro.
process here. Chap secures the high position here in defense for his teammate.
You got it.
Singles
You got
out
it.
Baka.
You got
Baka
it.
down to just wood builds. They need to get some of the outskirts here. And already Chapentini secure the center of course, what will be the cache, right?
el
All
pollo,
the that's going to go ahead and spawn out of that.
The capture point could be a really big advantage here for Chapentini as well. Baka Pars recognize more than anything else, they need to try and rebuild their material count. Granted, Rift Island can definitely provide, at the very least, ample amounts of bricks, but that's only if they're not disturbed in the process. And it seems as if there are a couple more duos trying to make their way towards top of the Rift Island. Venoflix also still hanging out inside of the storm. Comes as no surprise, though, really, when you consider the fact they like to stick in the storm a little bit longer than some of these other teams. They're usually pretty consistent about getting those surge type damages, but they can also be very dependent on the vending machine to accrue the heals to make sure that they can afford this time inside Storm.
Vending machine makes a massive difference. Bunkers make a massive difference as well as far as having the heals to string together a strategy like this. Cammy and Seti clearly have a stronghold on their area. They're playing deep into the storm, and this is, again, a team that is
Es como muy atrás, ¿no?
no stranger to staying in the storm on these invitationals, on these LAN events, right? Like, we've seen it happen every single time. They almost
¿Está peleando
welcome the
Malibuca?
storm, right? To stay away from the
Quedan
other
80
opponents there.
todavía.
Cammy and Seti, they were
Qué
probably
pesado que
cheesing
son.
the moment that they found out the hover jets wouldn't be
Yeah.
an option for players because everyone knows, historically speaking, they perform incredibly well, if not possibly even best,
Better.
during these no mobility or low mobility metas. So, comes as no surprise, really, they were able to find their surge damage, a little bit to work with at least, Deadside rotations, but Malabuka Merstash,
Está bien, me gusta.
jam-packed action potentially here at Restored Reels. Find some decent shots, but more important aspect still is that Casper and Prism are under some heavy pressure. Those Storm Surge tags trickling in now might cost them all their splashes.
82 below. Pressure starting to rise here. Giannis gets pushed in.
Tienen
Drops
que
down
sí o sí
below
hacer
ground.
daño.
Just letting the Storm Surge kind of do its
Se la
thing
está
here for
comiendo
now.
la.
But Casper doesn't stop. He eggs on solo here into the wall of Pixie and Giannis. We've seen what happened to duos before. It normally doesn't end well.
Ven, tienen que hacer daño.
Malabuka and Merstash also lurking nearby, hearing what's happening here.
And again, you can technically out-sustain the damage that's dealt, but 25 a tick,
No, look at
not to mention the other teams taking notes, shooting at you as well.
What do you-
Shield crack has gone out. That might be the go sign here for Giannis and Pixie. They recognize the fact, though, this duo looking a little bit too desperate for him. Merstash Malabuka instead gonna strike from behind. Casper, Prism, they were so fixated on Giannis and Pixie, they had no idea the real threat that awaited directly behind them.
Yeah, now Merstash and Malabuka have nothing to worry about. They have so much damage. The refresh is there. They're going to be fully focused in on likely getting to the new line of the Storm here shortly. And they saw, like, you know, this team was fighting another team, so clearly they're very much aware. But wait a second, Pixie knocks on the wrong door. This is a full duo. Little did he know, he was likely thinking this is what was left of the other team that was just there. And Giannis falls for being out of position now. Merstash and Malabuka really racking up the eliminations this game.
Devious
Nice
work
one.
there by Merstash and Malabuka, though. The way that they were able to separate Giannis and Pixie in that moment. Keep
Malabuka.
in mind,
It's
Pixie
impressive.
definitely still trying to do what he can, but yeah, that is just some very tactical play coming out of Malabuka and Merstash. Their chemistry definitely
Malabuka,
aligned. Pixie's
Merstash.
still trying to do what he can, but Malabuka and Merstash, they know it's a solo hidden somewhere amongst the
66
rubble of these
todavía, brother.
pre-existing builds.
Qué
Pixie
cantidad
trying to hope
de
that he can gain a little bit
gente.
better position, but he's just getting
comieron a
shredded.
ese.
The builds are not going to withstand all the shots coming
Ya.
in. Malabuka Merstash with yet
El
another
Martash, ese lleva 4
elimination.
kills. Malabuka 1.
807
señor.
damage above as well. They can take their sweet time now on
What?
the rotates.
And you see it from Merstash's perspective.
fue la kill
Onto
ahorita, eh.
Casper. It's a huge shot there in the replay. Very well executed. Well, that's going to set themselves up for success. They have nothing to worry about other than get to Storm now. For Vino and
Goodbye.
Clix, a little bit of a different story here. Still a successful game nonetheless. 2 elims, plenty of material to work with, especially in Clix's
Material.
reservoir here. However, the damage
Material.
will start to become a problem soon. But talk about problems here. Kanata's got a big one. He's got XZ Trashy on the other side of the wall. And no teammate, Cooper, who is the returning champion from last year, paired up with Kanata right now, is now found himself watching Kanata having to root from the sidelines.
Yeah, I mean, the ship at station has just been fully skeletonized at this point. All the walls practically torn down. Other player builds replacing them, but Kanata has done a decent job, at least, at forcing Trashy back. And in fact, Trashy so low, Kanata not going to be able to get the outright elimination just yet, but he's hunting it down. Trashy just hoping that he can buy himself a little bit more time, and Kanata's got to be careful, because Queasy and Thomas, they're also nearby.
We already know Queasy and Thomas have the confidence
comérsela.
coming off that last game. Big rotate coming out on the other side, though. It's Agers and Rise who are on the move right now. Rise going to be the first to fall in this exchange here to the hands of Bolts. It seems Bolts and Bryce to get the elimination credit here. And Bolts and Bryce are holding on just barely. And Bryce willing to stay in the storm. He needs these materials, trying to pick up what he can here to go and get himself a foundation to work with. And this is
Ya, esto es una locura, ya,
congested
con
side of
chiquito,
the
pero bueno,
storm.
está
Look
grande
at
todavía.
how many teams, how many players are
Mira
sitting
cuánta
around
gente
this
está en
general area.
esta zona.
This is a lot of our northeast-based teams as well. And Bryce at least with that refresh on the material count, he's going to be able to at least dictate which direction he wants to head next. Might be able to protect himself on the disengage as well. Agers, though, might not find himself in a similar fashion. Still, the armored wall will at least prompt a forcible disengage for the time being. Everyone recognizing the fact they've got to scale over this hillside as they approach the raft.
Well, time to make a decision. Agers goes for the fight.
Ya,
And
pelea.
now he's in the storm, but a tag is going to set him
Mataron a
off here.
Buga.
The clock is ticking here. Just a couple moments left, and he jumps onto Muzz and Epic Whale. Tries to
Fuera.
go for the axe through the wall, but
sigue
instead
vivo el
delivers
Peter
the
Bot del cuello.
loot to the hands of Muzz and Epic Whale, who really needed that, but the storm ends up doing the rest there on this back edge. And it's just one problem after another now since match one for Epic Whale and Muzz here. It's going to be difficult to ask Epic to do much more at this point, given the situation.
Epic
Fuera.
hoping that he can survive, but that dream is shut down instantaneously. Just domed from a distance, and not much left to do except sit and wait for match number 4 to begin. Trulex, on the other hand, though, no Chicho again. Some of our teams that are just trying to lead, unfortunately finding themselves in these compromised positions. If Trulex goes down now, MDF, that's going to be a heavy hit to placement points.
Yeah, definitely will set them back, given that they set themselves up with such a strong position now after that first game. Obviously coming in with a little bit of a lead, but how long can that lead last when you have people like Peterbot and Boyo putting sights on you? And looking at that update there, Cold and Acorn are down. Yuma and Rise are also down. This match 3, almost a
lleva dos,
defining
Pollo
moment
cero.
for some teams here that had a real chance to break away, but as all things balance here, it's almost like we're brought down to reality. So Trulex, really the only player now in the lobby that has a 30-point gap, but for how much longer?
He's just trying to stay as concealed as possible and hopefully connect.
An
Unfortunately,
elimination.
it's
¿Qué pegaste
really
ahí?
again. Dukes now forced to play this one out as a solo. His box gonna get collapsed upon. Pico though loses Quixie. Another one of our teams in the top 5 wiped out.
That is actually going to be very, very important for everyone who's on the bubble now, looking to jump up into that top 5 spot. And even better for the likes of Peterbot and Boyo, who are very much there. Thomas, HD, and Queasy, who have been running their way up the standings here. Look at this late rotate, allowing them to have this much visual. Not even need to build walls on the side is a sign of confidence on its own.
Look at this Thomas now. He was just taking shots at the lobby leader. He's still got his sights set onto Trulex. Might have even identified him as a solo, but they're going to find themselves chopped. Malabuka, Merstash now trying to make their
Chico,
approach towards Queasy and Thomas.
El
Meanwhile,
Kenzie
Peterbot,
y el Pollo,
is currently sitting
primero,
in
segundo y
inside
tercero, se borraron el primero.
At least to be specific, and they're going to instantaneously take over the
Imagínense.
hill. Prime
Y el
position.
Pollo hizo una
Also
kill ya.
catching shots, tags, connecting onto Queasy. But the hill height is the real W here.
Well, I hate to call it early, but it is not looking good for the lobby if you're rooting against Peterbot and Boyo right now, as they've got themselves the natural elevation, the material count, and the base already set up. Meanwhile, Queasy...
Está en tercer lugar, estaba en sexto ahorita.
No Elam's earned this game. No chance that Thomas can survive there if he doesn't fight his way up. He doesn't even have mats here, the shield bubble, the saving grace, but also the flare to the lobby. Hey, I'm over here.
There's only so much that Thomas can do from this current position. And first, he's got to break through Yapko and Swizzy, throws out the shield bubble. It's his last hope at this point, hoping that there isn't a duo underneath him.
Fuera,
but
se
unfortunately,
borraron,
not
ve.
a chance.
Por andar inventando fuera de la
Where he
burbuja.
wants to go next. Peterbot and Boyo,
Uf.
more than content to take the shot.
Men,
And they're the team
Jugaste,
up top,
brother, ahí.
looking down on the rest of the lobby here. Other NA players still here,
Mira.
Rit and Ritual.
¿tú crees que ellos no van a ganar esa partida? Están en segundo lugar ya. ¿Tú
Kovacs there.
crees que no la van a ganar con la altura que tienen?
Putting tags onto the roofs of
Y
these
deleteando
buildings.
todo el mundo lo que tienen para abajo ahí.
But very little material now. It's gonna get super
Hombre,
scrappy down here.
a
They're
2
in
puntos
that
están
conversation of top 5 here,
del
though,
primer lugar.
as they've managed to nearly fight their way into a top position now. But things are slowing down. Everyone
Ahora,
really
¿qué más se
thinking about what
deletean
the
ahora?
next move's gonna be, what's best for their situation here
¿Se
in the
tuvieron que
tournament.
mover?
Mustache, Malibuca look up,
Sí.
they say
Ah, no, no,
Peter
a
Bob
ver.
Pollo are still there.
Siguen en la
How do you
altura
get
todavía.
comebacks? They're actually going to opt to play from inside Storm. Now they're going to make their move, but they're so late on this rotate. Peter Bob and Pollo are bound to catch wind of this.
Repartiendo todo el mundo el Peter Bot. Ahí está, se volvieron a comer otro más.
There's too much
Peter
pressure.
Bot.
Peter Bot too accurate as well.
Toma.
And the duo life getting flamed
Venga,
here in
están
the
arrasando y
mix
se
for
están en primer
Stash
lugar.
now. Caught wind of Reed. Unfortunately, front side of zone is not going to be controlled by Reed.
Nada de lo que, ninguno de los que están jugando
Here to play.
están entre los primeros 5 lugares. Ninguno de esos. Así que
Ya el Peter y el pollo lo que van a hacer es sumar, sumar y sumar. Llega el 3 kills, el compa se le olvidó morir porque se había muerto otra vez.
Ritual still trying to work his way through.
Volvieron
He's
a
crouching, he's breaking the builds, but Peter Bot and Pollo MDF.
Peter Bot,
I hate to call
6
it
kilos,
early,
¿eh?
but they are looking
Venga, qué
primed
locura.
to take over here in match 3.
6 kilos.
Unless Mustache and Malibuca have something to
Contra
say
estos
about
animales.
it. Currently contesting Yapko and Swizzy. This could be a massive refresh for builds.
2 kills. Ah, mira, este lleva 6 kills también. Repartido mambo. Me repartieron ahora mismo. Quedan 6 vivos. 4. Equipo top 3. Ya. 3 top 3. Man.
Peter Bot Pollo, they're tracking him down. Swizzy staring just a layer above. Pollo's gonna fall though. This could be massive.
Con el pollo.
Could actually take it, but Peter Bot trying to shut that tree down. Peter Bot, oh my God, is all he needs. Swizzy takes it home.
¡Ganó el otro!
Contra el Peter Bot. Se debe sentir matar al Peter Bot.
I have to put a little bit more respect onto Swizzy's name here. Keep in mind, he's a powerhouse player coming out of EU, but Adam, close on sight.
Reventó a Peter Bot.
Thank you so much. Give it up for your Game 3 winners! Swizzy, wow.
Oh, ese llevaba una buena cantidad del Japok, ese que llevaba una buena cantidad de
Right at
kills.
the very end, you managed to start that out perfectly, but walk
Brutal,
us through the
brutal.
final stages, how that all went down.
I don't know, like it was actually not as hard.
Not as hard, not as hard. Peter Bot and Pure have been very strong throughout the competition so far, but Yapka, you guys are looking very good too. Walk us through the first 3 games of this competition. How has it felt for you two as a duo? Is everything panning out as you expected?
Yeah, we just adapted very good, I think, and we're just playing our game. I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty confident we can play good.
Obviously, we got a bit of a halftime break now.
Okay.
What do you guys do behind the scenes? Do you kind of
Ok, ok.